I'm Richard Melvin Brown, the author of this audiobook. Chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 of this audiobook deal with writing lyrics that are music-friendly. Even though your lyrics may look and read absolutely wonderful on paper, does not mean they will necessarily sound good when interpreted by a vocalist as a song composition in melody form. Find out what you can do to make them music-friendly in Chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chapters 5 and 6 deal with composing an appropriate and ear-pleasing melody and chord structure to your lyrics quickly and easily, without having had years of formal training in music theory and/or composition. The remaining chapters, appendixes, and excerpts deal with general songwriting information and useful facts pertaining to the business of music and songwriting. Let's get right to it. Overture, an introduction to marketable songwriting. There are some proven methods for writing marketable songs, and with a little bit of effort, almost everyone with some creative juices flowing between their ears can come up with some great song ideas and turn those ideas into some pretty good songs. Obviously, a good song is made up of two basic ingredients, words and music. Some writers will write the words first and then compose a suitable chord progression and melody to complement their lyrical ideas. Lyricists will often write a song lyric and then hand it over to a musical composer to compose some appropriate music to it. Other writers, especially seasoned musicians, will compose the music first and then either write the words to the already composed melody or make a tape of their music-only composition and give it to a lyricist to find the right words to go with their musical ideas. Although I have written many songs with both the words and music, I quite often collaborate with lyricists such as yourself to create good songs. The reason I do this is very simple. I am a much better music writer than a lyricist. This is not to say I haven't written some good lyrics. It only means that I am the kind of lyric writer that needs to be inspired to come up with a great story. When I find that I just can't think of anything to say, I try to find a good lyricist to give me a hand. So don't be afraid of collaboration. Most of the time, two heads are better than one. This principle also works in reverse for lyricists who have a limited amount of musical knowledge. If you find yourself with a dynamite lyric but just can't seem to find the right melody and chord progression to complement your great lyric, then by all means turn your ideas over to a seasoned composer who can help transform your inspiration into a well-written and meaningful song. Although there are no absolute rules for writing a great song, there are certain formulas and guidelines that seem to help enormously in creating songs that are pleasing to the majority of people. A commercial song is a song that has wide appeal to the masses. Pop music, country, and rock and roll are styles of music that are very popular to huge numbers of the population. Although there are exceptions to the rules in songwriting, most popular songs are very simple in structure. A song that comes to mind that seemed to break all the rules of formula writing is Jimmy Webb's MacArthur Park. It is truly a wonderful song, but it definitely does not fit into the mainstream of popular songwriting. To begin with, the song is about 7 minutes long. Most pop songs are about 3 minutes in length. Some songs, especially ballads, can go on as long as 4 minutes, but that's pushing it. Most radio programmers do not want to play songs longer than about 3 or 3.5 minutes in length. The song MacArthur Park also has a very complex chord progression and melody, not to mention lyrical content that is definitely out of the norm.
You've been listening to an introductory to the audiobook The SONGSCULPTOR METHod, read by the author Richard Melvin Brown. Thank you, and happy songwriting.